Alright, welcome back to another anime review of Lazarus. Now this is episode 6, spoiler free as always. I feel like the trajectory that we're on at the moment, the season recap won't be too good if I'm being honest. I feel like we've had so many slow episodes since episode 2 that the show sort of, I want to say, if I'm being completely honest, I'm losing a bit of the interest in the show. Now, just to get into the actual episode, and I'll swing back around to what I mean by that. So, episode 6 focuses on Elena again. It's sort of focused on her in round episode 5, and maybe they're doing a couple episodes per person. But this one, so they go to this sort of her beginning, essentially, her roots, and we find out more about how she's wired, how she is, her mindset, her skills, that sort of thing. But it felt like there was no real substance to the episode. I know it was sort of a lure to lure us into the whole Skinner, but I'm not particularly sold on the direction at the moment, and I think they're losing the essence of what makes the show so appealing to a lot of people. Now, from the trailer, from talking to people that have watched the show before, what's drawn us all in is the choreography of the combat scene and the animation. But I feel like when they have multiple episodes back to back that happen to be a lot slower, it's hard to really stay engaged when the show predominantly has a crazy unique selling point. So that leads me back into what I'm saying about the whole season review. So I think episode 1 and 2 were really good, but from 3 onwards has been considerably slower. I think I don't know if it's 4 or 5, I think it might have been 5, had a little bit more of the old Essence style that we was all looking forward to, but other than that, it's not been great, if I'm being honest. So sort of just churning along. There is another 7 episodes to go, so I'm not going to completely give up hope, but I'm hoping that they either move on to another character who's a key player, and we get more of a backstory into them, and then it all ties in and we get a lot more of what's so good about the show. Or they sort of go with the idea of, you know what, let's get back to what we're good at. Again, it's a personal opinion, but at the moment, I don't think the direction will keep a lot of people engaged going forward. It might be one of those shows that you let pile up episode after episode and just binge it maybe, as opposed to eagerly anticipating the next one. But that is my take. Episode 6 has been extremely slow. There's not even really much to spoil.